Welcome to the next part of our all-you-can-eat buffet, where the mystery thickens and creates a hotspot of never-ending surprises, with cliffhangers that will keep us wanting more, and for the first time, it features our boy Eren not shouting. We kick off with a scene from the future. Eren stands at an unknown location, staring at the blue sky and wondering about freedom beyond the sea. No tantrums, no screaming. Something might be wrong with him now that I think about it. He looks so sad. Anyway, at present, Eren and the remaining 104th Cadet Corps chill in a cozy cabin, just like one of those dramatic reality shows. All the members bicker about every little thing, from Mikasa not taking a chill after being injured, to Potato Girl snagging snacks. All of them now part of Levi's squad. Their mission is to protect Eren and Historia from the government. Levi soon arrives and seems disappointed in the members' cleaning skills, but skips the lecture to take Eren on a wild ride with Hanji's skin-hardening experiment. Poor Eren. His transformations take a turn, ending up as a skinny little titan with his behind on full display. Experiment fail, he's immediately cut open and pulled out, with all his facial organs spilling. Time to call it a day. Hanji breaks the news to Erwin, who's still in big trouble after the recent rescue mission. Meanwhile, a whole series of revelations could have taken place if our truth-knowing pastor had not just been eliminated. Hanji gets the news and rushes to Trust, where, upon seeing the pastor's nail-less hands, she is sure it wasn't some petty robbery murder. Suspicious of the capital's MPs, who are randomly stationed in Trust, she cleverly confronts the investigator, exposing his scratched hands. This false robbery doesn't make sense, bro. This man was clearly tortured. Before leaving, Hanji asks them to relay a message. She vows to extract justice for Pastor Nick, promising to mirror the pain inflicted on him. Back at the cabin, Levi gets a tip from Erwin about the MPs being hot on their trail and decides to evacuate without leaving any trace behind. The interior government is done with Erwin and the scouts' quest for wall answers, demanding Eren and Astoria. Levi proposes to sneakily relocate them to Trust for a deeper investigation. Wait, Hanji, here. I just remembered a super duper important convo from Ymir and Bert.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
As they head out, there's a mysterious observer lurking in the shadows who is possibly linked to Levi. Wonderful! More on that later. The group reaches a festive Trust, all decked out for the king's coronation anniversary. King Fritz plays Mr. Nice Guy, having MPs give out free rations. But it's just a popularity stunt, totally working though. They continue looking around and whoosh! Eren and Astoria gets snatched. Hahaha, funny. Levi anticipated this. To draw out the enemy, the two that were actually snatched, Armin and John. Well now, who's gonna tell this kidnapper that he's feeling up a man? Not to worry, Mikasa puts an end to Armin's suffering and beats the shit out of the 4 kidnappers with the squad's help. Meanwhile, Levi and Hanji's team keep watch over the carriage with the real Eren and Astoria, but are suddenly ambushed by none other than the mysterious observer, Kenny the Ripper, who's apparently Levi's childhood mentor. Kenny and his crew overpower Hanji's squad and go full force against Levi, which makes him pretty upset. Unleashing a blade, Levi engages in epic combat, and despite his spidey skills, Kenny counters with the new MP ODM gear, perfect for killing humans. They tranquilize Eren and Astoria like animals before taking them away, this time for real. Levi tries to get them back but is ganged up on, almost killed in the process. Nevertheless, he bursts into a bar, only to have Kenny follow, but Levi, never one to back down, surprises Mr. Cowboy with a quick draw, catching him off guard. He then escapes, eliminating some of the crew using them as human shields. Easy. From afar, Sasha hears gunshots, prompting the squad to tail Levi like ducklings. Following the cart, he orders them to ditch the Princess Act and help him out.
No more Titans, brats. Gotta kill people now.
However, Sean proves inefficient due to his head saying no, which forces Armin to shoot instead. But they still fail to save the duo. Once again, Mikasa's furious. Her man keeps getting snatched, it's just not fair. Later, Armin is filled with guilt, thanks to Sean's inability to kill, but Levi delivers a reality check.
It's kill or be killed. Embrace the blood on your hands, kid. You saved Jean.
They shift gears, planning how to find beauty in the Brat. The leader of the earlier goons, revealed as the owner of the Reiss company, claims that he was coerced by the MPs to comply with the capture. After some persuading, he agrees to team up with Levi's squad to uncover their friend's location. They are successful in doing so, capturing Sanus. Remember him? That stupid MP investigator? Hanji definitely keeps her word, and with Levi, starts torturing him as he did the pastor. But he remains loyal to the king and the military police in keeping the peace, despite innocent lives lost. So what better way to make him speak? By forcing his comrade to talk shit about him. Sanus, with nothing to live for, reveals Lord Reiss as the duo. While all this is happening, poor Reeves gets sliced in front of his son, murdered by Kenny Cowboy for aiding the scouts. Who's Lord Reiss? Ha, he's Astoria's ugly dad, who is the rightful king. They've even got the same puppy dog eyes. Definitely related. And what's more, Astoria is the result of him and his past mistress, which obviously was unacceptable to the royal officials. So Reiss kept his love child a secret, or at least tried. Time to unfold Astoria's childhood. While her useless bookworm mother remains distant, Astoria does all the chores. One day, her loneliness attempts a hug, resulting in a bloody nose. Misinterpreting her mother's actions, she remains clueless about body language. Her mom completely ditches her after that. Damn! But later, her father arrives, accidentally leading to a deadly, unexpected encounter with Kenny's crew, who are there to eliminate Mama Mistress and Dirty Blood Astoria. They do just that, but Lord Reiss negotiates to spare Astoria's life, agreeing she'll be sent away and adopt a new identity, Krista. At present, Lord Reiss is determined to reconcile with her. He further reveals that since she's royalty, she is the only person capable of saving all of humanity. Yeah, remember that note that Eren gave Hanji? Well, that convo was the mention of Ymir having to eat someone. Leading to this, you guessed it, Eren is going to be eaten, which Hanji explains to Levi's squad concurrently. When a mindless titan eats a human with titan powers, they revert back to human form, obtaining that power. Interesting. Gotta find Eren and Astoria ASAP. Hold up, what's Erwin up to? He's plotting to overthrow the fake government, seeking Professor X's help to put the rightful heir, Astoria Reiss, on the throne. He unveils a century-old truth where the real King Fritz altered all memories for peace within the walls. And now the current fake rulers only prioritize their rose gardens over humanity, which means we gotta throw them out. Erwin inherited this theory from his silenced dad, validating it through careful observation. All of it was true. Suddenly, Erwin is summoned by the interior police on charges of Reeves' murder. Complete BS. Thanks a lot, Kenny. Erwin hands down the baton of leadership to Hanji before he and the entire Survey Corps are arrested. Thankfully, for answers, Hanji is able to find and rescue Reeves' son, Flegel, from the clutches of the interior police, extracting information about his father's true killer since, well, he was there. Teaming up, they craft a clever plan to expose the interior police's schemes. And guess what? The whole town heard what was said. Empowered by the revelation, Flegel steps up as the town's protector, earning the citizens' enthusiastic support as witnesses. Meanwhile, at the royal palace, the higher-ups are planning Erwin's fate. Before his death sentence, they let him speak his last words.
Imagine this. If Walrose were to fall, there wouldn't be enough grub for both residents and refugees. The result? A civil war more devastating than any Titan attack. We must take back Wall Maria, and only the scouts are capable of doing so.
This riles the higher-ups, forcing them to pass the execution judgment. But just as Erwin is being taken, breaking news hits. Walrose has been breached by the Armored and Colossal. Immediately, Professor X commands his officers to oversee the evacuation process until one of the higher-ups protests and shows his true colors, ordering to keep all refugees out.
それはウォールローゼの住民を 人類の半数を見殺しにするとのご判断でしょうか。
Just then, the military big boss, Premier Zachary, enters and declares the whole situation was a ruse. The higher-ups' reaction had exposed their true intentions and a critical truth. They've been grossly misinformed about the wall's history and the fake king. Seeing the tables turn, the corrupt official starts screaming at the fake king, revealing his stern expressions were nothing but him daydreaming about food. Nice. In the forest, two military cops, Marlowe and Hitch, get swiped by Levi's squad. Hitch scolds them for their body count and worries about her roommate, MIA Annie, who never came home. Levi drops the bombshell, revealing Annie was an undercover Titan. And after John's little courage test, Marlowe and Hitch's attitude do a 180. They join Team Levi, all in to help find Eren. Amid the chaos, they collar a member of the interior police, and Levi opts for a shoe-in-mouth interrogation technique. Despite a new dental plan for his future, all he's able to give them is Kenny's full name, Kenny Ackerman. Keep this in mind. Crap, it's the MPs. Not to worry, it's just Hanji bringing them great news. A newspaper hot off the press. Throne toppled, survey course cleared. The headlines scream of Premier Zachary and his military mates commandeering the fake government, though some locals still seem skeptical about the new ruler. The squad embarks on their quest for Eren with a helpful lead from Erwin. Lord Reiss's life changed when Wall Maria fell 5 years ago. According to the book, bandits raided the chapel, killing the Reiss family in a mysterious fire. Papa Reiss was the only one to survive. This happened just a few days before Kenny and the MPs killed Mama Mistress. But there are too many loopholes in the story, as the chapel, made of stone, was destroyed to a great extent, which Hanji suspects could result from Titans being involved. The plot thickens as one is forced to think when and how Eren became a Titan, and who he ate. And finally, our Brat opens his big eyes and finds himself in a crystal-covered chamber.
Yo, Historia, why the hell am I up here?
Sorry, Eren. You'll find out in the next episode.
No!
You heard the lady. We're ending things here. We're getting into the good stuff in the next one, so make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See ya.